if people saw what I saw on a daily basis, how many animals there are, just in the area that I pick up, they would get their animals spayed and neutered more, because there's a lot of strays that are getting hit, uncared for, and it's just too many animals on the city streets. And they wind up getting hit. They have no homes to go to. They're not fed. So this is the thing that happens.
The volume is about 120 dead animals collected a day throughout the city. It starts out by getting a call from either a resident or a motorist. Sometimes animals are struck and killed or injured on the roads. Sometimes a pet owner will call us and say an animal that's expired at home. We'll come by appointment and pick the animal up. So once they call us, it's a priority call for us because of health reasons. We'll go out there and pick him up.
And what happens to the dead animal?
Once we've collected during the day, as the driver is prepared out in the field, he'll go out to, he's got a load, in other words, a sufficient quantity of animals, then they're taken to a rendering plant. That's a contractor that we work for, they will render the animals.
What happens to the animals there?
They are rendered, they're processed. My understanding is that byproducts are made from these animals for cosmetic use, as I hear.
What happens there?
I just dump them out, and rinse my truck out, and I leave. And whatever they do to them.
Do you want to know what they do to them?
Not really. Not really. I mean, I don't know. No, not really.
You wanted to get out of there as soon as possible, I know.
Well, they got me out of there as soon as possible.
I think for people who have lost a dear companion animal, a dog or a cat, it's important that you ask the right questions. Many people now are having their animals cremated in much the same way they're doing with human relatives, and then they choose to do with the ashes what they will. And I would recommend that if you're concerned about what happens with the remains of your cherished animal, that you just take care of the process yourself. In Los Angeles alone, approximately 120,000 cats and dogs are taken to rendering plants yearly, and that's because of the severe overpopulation crisis.
And do you have pets yourself?
Yes, I do.
What do you have?
I have a pug, a little male pug.
How do you feel about him ending up in the back of one of these trucks one day?
Well, I've had him die in the past, and we have him cremated. We've had him cremated, and we have the urns at home, so that's what I do with mine. I mean, it costs a little bit of money, so, but it's like a child.
Have your friend end up in the back of one of these trucks? Well,
if I couldn't afford it, yes. Or, you know, I've had cats on my street or dogs get hit, and then you call them and they come out and get it. But as a general rule, it's because of my wife. She wants to keep them close. So there we go. Enough on that.